I'm Dr. David Brumley, CEO of ForAllSecure, and here are my 3 predictions for offense in 2023. Prediction 1, hackers are going to ransom our cars. I'm pegging 2023 as the first year someone finds ransomware has locked them out of their own car. What can offense do today? One example is this 2022 article by Sam Curry where he found he could remotely disable 15.5 million vehicles with a single vulnerability. Car companies are used to doing safety, and they do it really well. But safety is about protecting against random failures. They still seem to be figuring out how to protect against real attackers. What can you do? Keep a webcam handy in case you have to work from home. And if you're a car company, I'd love to work with you to make my prediction not come true. Prediction number 2, attackers will scale up the pace of 0 days by leveraging big compute. Attackers love zero-day exploits. What they don't love is the time it takes to find and create them. It can take a lot of a person's time to figure out where a new undiscovered vulnerability may be, and then how to trigger it with a proof of concept exploit, and then finally how to weaponize it. Fortunately, more modern software security tools like symbolic execution and coverage-based fuzzing fix this problem. Here's Mayhem, a modern security tool that's constantly running on over 1,600 different open source packages. It's checked over 133 billion different code paths and found over 2.25 million different ways to test corner cases missed by developers. Of those corner cases, about 32,600 of them are defects that will allow an attacker to crash, break, or otherwise hang one of your programs. I predict 2023 is going to be a breakout year where attackers start building their own compute farms like Mayhem and Google OSS Fuzz to farm 0 days. What can you do? Put modern security tools like fuzzers and symbolic execution into your pipeline. That way you're finding the problems before your code hits production. I've dropped a link below to a big tutorial we put together, including instructions, code, and Docker images to get you started. Prediction 3, a tragedy of the commons will continue to grow in open source software. One big threat in open source today is a tragedy of the commons where companies want the free and open source, but there's no direct responsibility for the ongoing cost of improving and maintaining the security of the code base. I want to be clear, this isn't companies being malicious, it's basic economics. Tragedies of the common arise all the time in every sector of business and life. So in 2023, we'll continue to see open source software vulnerabilities like Log4j surprise us, and everyone will be asking why isn't someone else doing something about it? Don't be fooled, the SBOM and SCA are not solutions. How can you help? Start taking more accountability for the security of the open source projects you use today in your products. At ForAllSecure, we've awarded over $2 million to heroes building sustainable DevSecOps pipelines for open source. We're not alone here. Others like the Linux Foundation, Google, and Microsoft, to name a few, have also heavily invested, but it's not enough. So pay it forward. Even small steps like contributing a few security tests or improvements to the pipeline can help. So there are my top 3 predictions for offense. Attackers will start 0-day farms using big compute, your car will be ransomed, and we will continue another year where everyone says everyone else should start securing OSS. I've left some supporting materials and resources below. Check them out if you're interested. What did I get right and wrong? And what are your predictions for offense in 2023? Leave your thoughts and comments below.